This is Ron from Powers Images. We're here in the studio with Briana Jessie.
Hi.
She's here because a couple days ago she won the 2015 Sammy People's Choice Award for the Sammys, which is pretty awesome. How are you feeling about that?
Unbelievable, overwhelmed. I feel like, to me, it's the best award in my eyes because the people choose it, and that means hopefully I'm doing something right to make them want to come see me.
There was 128 people, you were saying, that were involved in this in Central New York and just gathered up, and surprise, you win.
Yeah,
so
it was a shock.
When you were up there and they called your name, what was going through your mind?
My dad was picking on me because I brought my mom and my dad with me, and we were sitting there, and it was getting closer. They did like the People's Choice venue and then the festival, and both other things that I wanted to win, one, Kegs Canal Side and Fox Fest. And I'm like sitting there and my legs start going crazy, and my dad's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "I'm either gonna puke or pass out." He's like, "You need to breathe." So he said my face was all white, but as soon as they said my name, I was so happy, and I hugged and kissed my mom and dad. I went up, made my speech, cried a little, brought up my grandpa because he passed it 2 months ago, and thank you. He was one of my biggest supporters, and he loves country music more than anyone I know. So
perfect.
It was very cool.
That's nice. So to take it back a little bit, when did you actually start singing?
People ask me that all the time. Honestly, I think I started singing before I could talk. I know people say that all the time, but my mom always tells me this story. I was probably like 3, she said. Bleach blonde hair, big blue eyes, always singing. Barney usually, but we were at Fairhaven camping, and this woman was fishing on the pier, and I guess I was singing, and my mom was like, "Briana, knock it off," because I just never stopped, and the woman was like, "Ma'am, I don't know if you want to do that. Whitney Houston's mama told her to stop singing, and look where she is now."
Oh, that's awesome.
She's never told me to stop singing since.
But look where it got you.
Right.
Surprise,
yeah.
Sammy's
yep.
and all that fun stuff.
But as far as singing out, I started singing karaoke. My mom started bringing me to the karaoke bars in Old Forge when I was like 12.
Nice.
So they would let me stay later because they were like, "Oh, people like it. She could stay later as long as you're with her." And then Lauren Berger is the first person I ever sang with live, and I'm so grateful for him because as soon as I sang with him with the guitar back up, I was like, yeah, I haven't been able to stop. It's a high in itself.
So you said it was Lauren?
Lauren Berger, and I sing with Kevin also.
Who's some of your other musical influences locally that you
Locally? Oh, God. Stephanie Luzzi used to let me get up and sing with her. Chris Taylor's always told me I have a chance he will always give me the opportunity to sing with him. There's not too many females around here. Megan Lee, I love. She moved to Nashville, and she won the best country album. I was so glad. She was stuck because of the weather, but I texted her. I'm like, "You won?" She's like, "Are you joking?" I'm like, "No, you won." So she's great. I mean, I don't know. I've always been very close with Lauren and Kevin Berger because my mom graduated with them, but my dad's been best friends with Lauren for a long time. So
it's nice. So if anyone that's followed you on Facebook knows you're heading to Nashville.
Yeah.
And you are excited about Nashville.
So excited.
So what are your plans for Nashville?
Like I was telling you earlier, I'm moving in with a friend because he's going to let me stay with him so I don't have to worry about where I'm going to live right away. I'm going to get a job right away, a day job, work on writing, guitar while I'm not working, try to get some gigs maybe down on Broadway.
There you go.
And then I'm going to get a place, once I save up money, obviously. I'm not going to stay there with him too long.
Right.
Get a place of my own, and my friend Kylie, who lives here, is moving probably around August when she graduates, and we're going to live together.
So you'll know someone down there as well.
Yeah. Well, it's been really cool. When I went in October, for like 10 days we went to check out apartments and stuff. I met so many people who, you'd think, because a lot of times it's catty, but Nashville, they are all, I know some of them have ulterior motives, but all the people who play on Broadway and stuff, like, we're all in it for the same thing. And everyone was so helpful. People let me get on stage with them. It was unbelievable. And I've made connections that way. And they're all already messaging me, "When are you coming back? We want you to come sing with us." So I know quite a few people down there. Not well, but like I know Megan and Mick Fury moved down there. Yep. So quite a few people that.
So you'll be in good company.
Yeah.
Perfect. when you're going down to Nashville and all that stuff, you said you would write and play music. Now, do you write your own stuff? Like, do you have a lot of originals?
I do not. I've been trying. I'm not. I need a little kick in the butt because I want to, and I know it's necessary, and I have so many feelings, but it's hard to write it down and put it to music, especially when I'm not, like, I play a little guitar, but I'm not great at it yet, so it's not like I can, like, do the music and then put words to it because I'm not that good yet, so. But I definitely want to work on that because it's very important to have down there, especially because everyone's so talented.
Yeah. It's a hard market, especially going to the Las Vegas of country music.
Yeah.
So, just checking my notes here. Let's see. If you were not singing or doing musicals or Broadway or any of that stuff that you love and your passion, what would you be doing?
It's funny. I've changed so many times. When I was little, I wanted to be a veterinarian, but then I decided I could never put them to sleep. But after that, I kind of, my mom's a school nurse. Well, she's an RN. She used to work in the hospital, but when we were born, she ended up staying home with us, and she hurt her back at the hospital, so she works at a school now. But she always works with the little kids, and a lot of times she has kids who are severely autistic and stuff like that need a lot of extra attention. And I always said if singing and acting and stuff didn't work out, I'd still do it on the side, but I'd like to work with the mentally unstable people and stuff like that.
There you go. People person.
Yeah, I am. I definitely am.
You definitely are. Now, who are some of the dream bands that you want to open for?
Oh my God.
There's some people that you're just absolutely have to open for.
The obvious number one is Briana Jessie. I love her. She's so much fun, so much energy. She's just so sassy, and I like to be sassy. So, Reba McEntire was my first country music idol. I love her. She's beautiful. Great. She's so talented. Obviously, Martina McBride. But as far as guys, everybody loves Luke Bryan.
Of course he does.
But Blake Shelton, I think I would give anything to hang out with him.
That's your power couple.
Oh my God! They're so funny.
They work, and he's hilarious. Hilarious. My
dad always I want to go hunting with him. I'm right? I just want to spend 5 minutes with him.
There you go. Down there, you'll have your chance.
I hope so.
So where do people find you, hear you? Because obviously, coming in here, I have a whole different audience than what your audience is.
Right.
How do people hear you? Where do they go to find you? Your music?
I mean, some of the videos aren't the greatest because a lot of times we're in bars, but my mom takes a lot of videos and she puts a lot of them up on YouTube, either under Briana Jessie or Briana Duger. You can find them under either. I'm going to be doing not in a studio or anything, but my friend Jason Bean is another local musician, and we're going to record a couple cover songs in the next couple weeks, and we'll probably put that out on Facebook and SoundCloud.
Perfect.
Stuff like that, but yeah.
And as soon as we get that information, we'll post that up on the website. Now, my last question. This is a toughie.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, obviously, you won the Sammys.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a singer or to follow their dreams in another path?
Okay. I'm a firm believer in never give up in your dreams. Money means nothing to me. You need to be happy with what you're doing. My tattoo right here says non mollare mai. It's Italian for never give up. I don't know, you're going to have to work hard. No matter what you want to do, if it's your dream, a lot of things are difficult, but if you love it that much, just keep working for it. Because I told my mom when I was 17 and I got to sing at Tootsie's in Nashville because Jason Teska called me up. I came off stage and I got such great feedback and people were asking for my autograph and stuff in Nashville. I'm like, holy crap. And I told my mom, I said, I could do this for the rest of my life. She goes, sing? I go, if I was on the bar, in a bar for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. Mm-hmm. Living off tips because that's what I love to do.
Right.
So if you love it, do it, and don't let anyone ever tell you you can't or bring you down, because if it means something to you, then do it.
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Right.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it. This is Ron Powers Images and
Briana Jessie.
2015 People's Choice Sammy Award-winning artist.
Crazy.
So stay tuned. We have photos coming, and again, see ya.